So this is going to be episode 9. This is episode 9 of the NOVATECH Deep Dive. Okay, and this is when NOVATECH first collapsed back on February 6, 2023. So almost a year ago, a little more than a year ago now, a year and 10 days. NOVATECH has collapsed, right? The communication sent out to investors on February 5th from the NOVATECH admin, you remember that, guys? Advised that withdrawals had been disabled. Does anybody remember when that happened? I think we all remember, right? So the full announcement is going to be included here, but what we want to talk about is that instead of saying that withdrawals exceeded the new investment, NOVATECH FX gave themselves 60 days, right? So here's a clip from it. We've decided to place a temporary freeze in trading account withdrawals for a period of 60 days. This includes existing cash out requests from trading. This will allow us to immediately start the process of getting back to a regularly scheduled bonus account withdrawals. Is this ringing bells for anybody? I remember this stuff like it was yesterday, guys. For those unfamiliar with NOVATECH FX, trading accounts refers to the ROI payments, and bonus account refers to the commissions earned from recruiting. So a lot of times when a program initiates a time-delayed exit, there are typically two goals in mind. Number one, create as much distance between the platform and the people who are involved. And then number two, hold off the complaints, right? For as long as possible. Complaints, lawsuits, things like that. Hold it off, keep people hoping. So the numbers were still on the screen, but you couldn't get the withdrawals, right? And they said that they were going to start back up April 1st. If you have a trading account withdrawal in process, you have a choice to leave it in the queue and wait until April 1st, 2023, when we will resume trading account withdrawals, or you can cancel your withdrawals and allow your account to continue to earn while withdrawing profits weekly. This will, of course, only exponentially grow NOVATECH's withdrawal deficit. And if there's no new money flowing in, then they can't pay anything out. So previously, the Petions had blamed the withdrawal problems on the payment processor. But eventually, you can't blame the payment processor anymore. You've got the multiple regulatory warnings that happened in the U.S., Russia, Canada, right? And this is what prompted people to pull all that money out. The regulatory warnings, I mean, people got scared, people got freaked out, or people just said, hey, they saw the writing on the wall like I did, right? And they pulled their money out at the end of the year in 2022. For those who didn't, and NOVATECH paid out a lot of money. Right, and that's what people fail to understand, and that's what people fail to talk about, right? Is that they literally, like, it was a run on the bank, right? Everybody pulled everything out. There was nothing left. See, they paint the picture of these things like NOVATECH just took all this money in and then never paid anything out and then dipped. That's not what happened. They paid everything out, literally, until there was nothing left. And they said, "Oh crap, we need to get some new money in. Let's pause the withdrawals." And they never could get back up on their feet. I mean, that's just the truth of what happened. Call it right, call it wrong, whatever you want to call it. That's what happened. So here's the full communication, and this was sent out on February 5th. Dear NOVATECH member, since June of 2019, our focus at NOVATECH has been to stimulate financial awareness to a culture unaware of the amazing possibilities in the crypto and Forex industry. By the grace of God, we have been tremendously successful at fulfilling our mission. We created NOVATECH structure with complete freedom in mind. We have given our customers absolute control of their journey with us for the last 4 years. And because of that, we have become a household name in our space. Our drive to continue our mission for years and possibly decades to come is not about financial gain for us. There are unlimited ways we can make money without the level of stress, scrutiny, and responsibility that comes with our business. The driving force behind what we continue to do comes from the countless heartfelt testimonies of our members. During the last quarter of 2022, we experienced a great deal of pressure with the ever-changing landscape of our industry, which that's kind of a nod to the regulatory issues. They never talked flat out about the regulatory issues, but that's as close as they get. As you may already know, we had to close our doors with a heavy heart to some of our most loyal and loving customers in NOVATECH due to regulatory changes in specific regions. We know that most of you may not understand the impact this has had on our business, and we as a company should have done a better job of communicating this with you. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. While we cannot go back in time to correct what has not been done, we will commit to moving forward, giving all of our NOVATECH customers the proper communication so that we all have realistic expectations. We want to assure you that our business model is not only strong, but completely sustainable into the foreseeable future. As we move forward in this new and developing 2023 season, our experiences in the last several months of challenges has brought to light some weaknesses in the way we operate that we felt were strengths at one point as a new and growing company. NOVATECH has always produced, performed, and paid every customer since its inception in June of 2019, regardless of the adversity we may have faced in every market condition in the last 4 years. While we don't compare ourselves to any other of the many platforms in our space, we know what we've done and what we continue to do is unprecedented. To protect what we've built and to continue to be the crypto trading asset management company we are, it is imperative that we create parameters within our business model that protects our customers from making erratic decisions that can affect the integrity of our program. NOVATECH is unique in the fact that we've given our members complete control of how they move about with their crypto funds. But in light of the forced closures of accounts from some of our beloved members and the massive amounts of withdrawals we had to initiate, and this is what I was telling you guys, this created a tremendous amount of fear, uncertainty, and doubt that our customers have never had to experience. Because in the past we chose not to communicate what does not pertain to the functionality or success of our business, we left some of you to fall victim to outside rhetoric, which influenced so many of you in making the decision to withdraw from your trading accounts to simply test if we are still paying. Actually, I wasn't withdrawing to test. I was withdrawing to get my money out. Thank you very much, because I saw what was starting to happen. As a result, we've decided to place a temporary freeze in trading account withdrawals for a period of 60 days. This includes existing cash out requests from trading. This will allow us to immediately start the process of getting back to a regularly scheduled bonus account, withdrawals. We understand this may not fare well with a small percentage of you, but we are here to protect our future as a whole, and we refuse to compromise our crypto asset management and trading strategies for the few that may not understand. Well, I mean, it happened anyway. If you have a trading account withdrawal in process, you have a choice to leave it in the queue and wait until April 1st, 2023, when we will resume trading account withdrawals, or you can cancel your withdrawals and allow your account to continue to earn while withdrawing profits weekly. The goal with NOVATECH is to create sustainable passive profits, of which we have done an amazing job thus far and will continue with God's grace. Let's all protect our house by eliminating the noise on the outside by staying plugged in and in communication on the inside. So protect our house is code for we're doing something illegal. Just to let you know, guys, any MLM that talks about protecting the house means we're doing something illegal and we don't want this recorded. Protect the house. Protect the house. Oh, man. All right. Let's all protect the house, right? By eliminating the noise on the outside and staying plugged in and in the communication on the inside. Every member of NOVATECH should have an upline who's connected to one of our many senior directors and ambassadors in NOVATECH who are now all being sued and who are now in court and who are now in trouble. We love every last one of you. We appreciate you, and we will continue business as usual. NOVATECH admin. It's around the same time that I decided to go forward with my updates on NOVATECH, even though most people were saying no social media, right? And I got a lot of backlash from that, and I had some friends who just didn't understand why I was doing it. And they were like, ride or die with NOVATECH. They didn't withdraw any money. They ended up losing their money, and for the longest time, they didn't speak to me because they felt like I had betrayed NOVATECH. Why? Because I was talking about it on the internet. So what? Right? And one person is not responsible for the rise or fall of any company. Now, since then, those people have come back and said, yeah, Vaughn, you were right. Sorry about that. But it took a couple years. And that pretty much wraps up episode 9, right? We wanted to talk about that, and that was a big thing in the space where they paused those withdrawals. That was a lot of people really realized at that point that there was real trouble.